How's it going, everyone? My name is Clink, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario 64, but again, nah, I'm just kidding, we're playing Super Mario Galaxy. It is finally time that I get around to doing this game. It's been a good couple months since Mario Sunshine. I'm ready to do some Mario Galaxy. I am very excited to do this. So let's go ahead and make a new file. I'll make Toad the icon, because I think I had a Mario and a Yoshi, or was one of them Luigi? I might change one over to Luigi. Oh, I did. So this file was originally going to be what I would use, but I decided to just do this as Mario because I didn't want to burn myself out playing the game beforehand. So we're just going to do a full 120 star run with Mario, and then I'll address the final star later. But every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet. And that's it. Dear Mario, I'll be waiting
for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
I kind of forgot Peach talked there, and I'll be honest, I've got my TV a little quiet so that I don't have it coming into my microphone at all. So I can't hear Peach that well. I can hear most sound effects pretty well, but not Peach. So, Mario Galaxy, you can run, you can jump, you can long jump, you can crouch, you can backflip, you can ground pound, and then we can't spin yet. So I'm playing this on Mario 3D All-Stars, as you saw, so this is being played on the Nintendo Switch. No Dolphin or original Wii version being played today, because really there's no reason for me to go back to the original Wii version as much as I love it. There's just not a reason to. Because the Switch version just plays better outright. It's the same game, but better. I'll let this play though. Look at so much for those Toads being the bodyguards. Jeez. I do really like their capes though. They look kind of cool, if I'm being honest. I guess it's time for us to run and save the princess. I love this introduction to the game. The Toads being trapped in the crystals and we can't really do anything about it. Just the journey up to the castle here. Everything about Mario Galaxy is just so perfect. It is hard not to love everything going on here. But let's not get hit by one of those meteors straight away and see what's happening. Uh, what? I wanna get up. Oh, hey, this looks nice. I do love this shot, in all seriousness. It's such a, like, serene, beautiful shot that they just introduce you to space with. So yeah, our little tutorial here is meant to get you used to running around on planets. That is the main thing of Mario Galaxy. We need to follow these bunnies around, and just trying to capture them is going to be our way of learning how to walk around on these planets, because this is a very new mechanic for Mario at the time, when this game came out, at least. I mean, something that really isn't done in games too often anymore, so we kind of need to look around for these bunnies. You'll be able to hear them hopping around, so like you can kind of hear one here. I think it's in this pipe. Yeah, there's our first one. Don't jump trying to get these guys. It's actually better to just walk around and try to keep up with them, and I could have easily gotten there, but there we go. There's the first of the three, and they'll usually give you a hint on where one of the other ones is. The crater. There's actually two craters, so we've got to find out which one's the right one, and it's going to be that one. But yeah, it's just a nice, simple little run around on planets. Mario Galaxy takes a little bit longer to get off the ground than Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine does. Sunshine, I would argue, isn't too far off, but I think this game does a slightly better job at making the opening feel fun. Once we get through this section, at least, I think it already starts to pick up. But we've already only got one more bunny to find. I think it's in this grass right here. Yeah. So we'll chase them around. The last of the star bunnies, which we're gonna have to capture quite a few of these throughout the game. But they don't move too fast. They're not too bad. It's a lot of fun just running around in this game on these planets. They really nailed making it feel nice. And I just have always really liked that about Mario Galaxy, which I'm gonna have a whole lot to say on this game throughout this this Let's Play, as this is a very special game that is near and dear to my heart, and quite a few fans of Mario out there, it seems, in recent years, as this has kind of seemed to become the fan favorite online. And that's probably because it's mostly people my age that love this game. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. I was trying not to say Gateway Galaxy. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. Now, we have the game's signature spin ability. So if you're playing on the Switch, you can use the Y button, but you would just shake the Wii remote in the Wii version. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. Yeah, the Switch version brings very minimal changes. I mean, after all, this is mostly just the Wii version being emulated. But honestly, if you ask me, the Switch version of Mario Galaxy is all I wanted it to be. I know some people will complain about 3D All-Stars. This is everything I needed it to be, because honestly, I think Mario Galaxy is a nearly perfect video game, and it all starts with the very beginning here. The music, the build-up, just getting you used to running around on these planets and introducing the game's mechanics in such a good way is just such a good start to the game. And the music already just starts to swell straight from the get-go. You know the game's gonna be awesome when this is one of the opening tracks. But these are star pieces. We'll be seeing a lot of these throughout the game. You'll have to collect 5 of them every time you find these, and they will form a power, or not a power star, a launch star each time. And then we have something that's almost never used again after this level, which is these vibration things. Because if we go over here, get me out of here. One of those enemies should have the key. Spin them around and make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. So that is a thing to point out. These Goombas here will actually not get stunned. They have a lighter shade of brown. But these Goombas that we know and love, they'll flip over, and this is the one that houses our key. So there's two variants to the Goomba in this game. Although, we're gonna have a third one very soon here that you don't really see too often after this. Thanks, would you mind rescuing my buddy in that base up there too? I'll transform into a Sling Star. Just jump into me after I transform! I love the Lumas. Oh man. I'm gonna be gushing about this game this entire Let's Play. I will tell you that now. If you've seen my other Mario Let's Plays by any chance, there might sound like there's a bit more enthusiasm in this one, and that's because there most certainly is. Mario Galaxy is one of my personal favorite games ever, and it's tied for my favorite Mario game with one other one, and I mean it's its own sequel, because honestly I'm just gonna have nothing but praise for this game for the most part. Yeah, we're already almost done with this first star here, going into this planet. It's even shorter than I remember it being, which you would think I would know that by now, considering how many times I've played this game. But here's the Grand Star. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. Looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Okay. So these are... I actually have no idea what these switches are called, if I'm being honest. Flip switches? Is that what they're called? I think that's what the one Galaxy is called. But we just need to turn them all from yellow to blue, and then whatever... Yeah, they are flip switches. Okay. Making every single one in the room blue, we'll turn them all green, and then activate or deactivate whatever it is that needs to be swapped over. So we can go on ahead and grab our first Grand Star of the game. These will function much like the keys from Bowser and Mario 64, or just completing a world in the old 2D Mario games. They're pretty much how you unlock the next portion of the game. You'll get one for beating the main boss of every quote-unquote world in this game. It's just how Mario Galaxy works. Kind of like... I mean, in 3D World, it's just beating the world. In Odyssey, I guess it'd be just getting enough moons to move to the next kingdom. But, welcome to the Comet Observatory. Our lovely hub world for this game. And man, if I don't love this place to pieces. There's our first of 121 power stars to collect throughout the game. It's gonna be a long journey ahead. Every time you get a new galaxy, the game will let you know where it is. And we can talk to Rosalina again. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe. I want to know where Bowser got that UFO, though. Like, can we talk about that? And that thing never shows up again, by the way. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes, such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. Okay. We'll be able to save the game after every star. It doesn't take too long to save, so I'm gonna save after most stars, probably. But yeah, you gotta love Rosalina. She's like... one of the best characters that has been introduced into a Mario game, if you ask me. Her design's great, her role is really fun and cool. She's just filled with so much love. But yeah, let's head into the terrace. These domes are going to be our worlds for the game. Welcome, this dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your cursor at the pole star and press A. If you lose sight of the cursor, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the cursor directly on the screen. And then we can just jump on it. And you can also hit the B button, which is the jump button I normally use personally, but that's beside the point. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you will be able to travel. I like how the game kind of contextualizes it like that. The more stars you have, the further out you can go into the universe. But our first major galaxy here is going to be Good Egg. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. So yeah, we are going to go on ahead and do this first major star today. This will probably be the last thing I do today, because I want to really just be jumping into things, which you are with this mission, Dino Piranha. This is like the real first going mission of the game. And it's a fantastic one. I love this mission. Because, like, well, you just get such an awesome welcome into Good Egg. Good Egg is such a fantastic level overall, between all of the stars. One thing Galaxy is going to really excel at is just making you feel like you're in space. It's really good at just the planets and the gravity thing, keeping the skies nice and black. It feels extremely vast, even though you're really jumping around on only relatively small planets. We are going to be collecting a lot of these star bits. They're going to be needed quite a lot throughout the game, so you're going to see me pretty much go out of my way to get them at most points throughout the game. Is this where you go on the first star? No, it's not. Okay. Cool. I figured it was not this, which is why I went over here. So I am gonna be making sure to collect a lot of these. Every 50 star bits, you get an extra life in this game. I couldn't remember between this game and Galaxy 2 for a second. And we can talk to this Luma here, or we can just long jump up and get into this launch star to keep going. But yeah, like, the music of this game, I'm gonna talk about the music a lot. I think the soundtrack of this game is just one of the best to ever be put into a game, honestly. It was such a smart move to make the soundtrack for this game orchestrated. And these rolling balls here, we can just do a spin move to destroy them, and they drop a lot of star bits, and I'm stuck here in the middle. That will happen with me sometimes. I will get a little confused with what I'm doing on these planets, and I messed that up really badly again. But yeah, I'm planning to make most episodes of this probably around 21, 22 minutes. This is already going to be a much longer LP than something like Sunshine or 64. Just because this game's levels are a lot longer. They're just so packed with new and interesting ideas almost the whole way through. It is honestly incredible how much stuff is crammed into this game, because they will take this awesome, amazing idea, use it for one level, and then throw it out the window. It is crazy what this game will do. It's just bonkers the whole time, so... Okay, let's not die on the very first level, shall we? That would be kind of bad. And I'm actually gonna take the risk and long jump over here, just to save a little bit of time, because we need to kill this big piranha plant. There's actually two routes you can take upon getting to this planet, but I'm just gonna take the one most players are probably gonna take. We'll go ahead and head up here. We can go ahead and ground pound into the sand. I think you can also spin to hit this guy. Yeah. He just drops a whole lot of star bits, but I mean, That's what we want. You're gonna need thousands and thousands of star bits. That's why I'm getting started collecting these early. It's not like Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2, you need a lot more. Oh yeah, and these are Octoombas. I love these guys. They look so weird. It's just so funny. And I think we are already at the Dino Piranha itself, the titular enemy. Yeah, I thought there was one more planet, but I guess not. Actually, I'm thinking of Galaxy 2 again. So yeah, we get this nice little ethereal music playing as we await to see what's inside. Go on ahead, hit the giant ball on the tail, and meet our first boss of the game. This is the Dino Piranha. He's very cool looking. I love the design of Dino Piranha here. He looks very intimidating for even just the first boss of the game, but he's not too bad. Just kind of make sure that you're familiar with wandering around on the planets, and you can get behind him, hit his tail. Nothing too bad. Very minimal jumping is even needed in this battle. But 3 hits, much like most Mario bosses, and they're down for the count. So, there we go. And with that, we have completed the second star of the game, and the first kind of, you know, actual star where we're really getting going. So we'll be able to just fully jump into the game next time with no tutorials, no nothing. It's just going to be jumping into all of the fun, crazy stuff about Mario Galaxy. So let's see if, I think, yes, maybe. I'm trying to remember if this guy has anything to say before I end off the video. Yeah, he does. Those starbits are starbits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your cursor at the screen and point your cursor at them to pick them up. If playing in handheld mode, collect them by tapping directly on the screen. Yeah, this is going to give you a little tutorial on collecting them if you didn't figure it out already. So if we go on ahead and collect these starbits, if you tap ZR or B on the Wii version, you can shoot them, which we'll need to do every now and then throughout the game to feed Lumas, and you can also stun enemies and use them as ammo. And yeah, I mean, I guess he did just mention that we can shoot them at enemies. But with that, I'm gonna end this first part here. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time as we get further into this game. Bye-bye!